Prison fight story time. On the back wall, Superior CD, Lake Erie, level 2 open dorm on A side. So you had Manny from Ashtabula, Bulldozer, and Rooster was involved in this. They came in there. Dozer lived in another block, but he was out of place. He came in there, and what ends up happening is someone says, someone whack him right now, and I'll pay you a face. At the time, they were like 60 to 80 a piece or something like that. So everybody's head pokes up, right? Like, what? Well, Manny and Rooster are already on the back wall kicking it and smoking. A face of tune was going for like I just said, so they are already in party mode. Manny was my dude. He ended up getting his shit together. He wasn't smoking no more. But at one point he was. He ended up getting his life together, working out, and got clean. Shout out to him. That's my homie. But he ends up, so long story short, they say, well, what about both of us? As they're saying this, Dozer's hearing everything, right? And he's like, I'll give both of y'all one. So mind you, that's like 120 at the least that he's paying for this. So Dozer starts getting ready, backing up to the wall, and he's like, what, y'all want some? Y'all want to take that deal? They rush him immediately. So he ends up getting Rooster. He's like a skinny dude. He gets him in a headlock, and he's punching him, but he's also punching Manny while Manny's punching him. And they're just fighting for like a while. And then someone yells 12. So they go their separate ways. They get paid. They go to B side, and they go on the back wall. Now they're just smoking, laughing. They got, marks on their face and shit. No one realized that he was going to get his homie. So he gets his bro. I don't know if it's his gang brother or somebody he knows from the streets, but he was always with this dude. So he goes and gets him, and he runs back in. People see that. But see, I caught the tail end. It's like I know what happened, but I didn't see. I was on the other side. And someone came and got me and said there was some action going down. So I went to go be nosy. Lake Erie was like that. In most spots, you ain't supposed to blow it up. You can't watch a fight. If you on the other side and you go be nosy, you'll blow the spot up. Lake Erie, you got to pass for that. It didn't matter if 15 people were standing up like this watching one area. The CO knows what's going on. He ain't going to say shit. But in a lot of spots, you ain't supposed to do that. I'll make that clear right now. You can actually be considered dry snitching by getting somebody caught for a fight by watching the fight. So don't get that twisted or misconstrued what I'm saying. Misconstrued what I'm saying. Because some spots don't ever do that. But at Lake Erie, you could get away with that. So we go over there. I get over there and it's still going on. So mind you, this is like a couple minutes ordeal. They ended up trying to jump one of them, caught him slipping. Then the other one realized it because they yelled to him like, hey, your boy's back there getting jumped. So he runs up and now it's a 2-on-2. One of them ended up smacking Dozer across the face with the broom. And I'm saying this because of the video I just stitched before this where dude took the broom handle off and said, if you can't fight in prison, do this. If you want to see that, go ahead. It's, like I said, one video before this. That dude, he's a 61-year-old, old convict dude, but he ain't been posting since 2024, so he probably got his phone took. I don't know if he still got the jack or what, but I was going to try to reach out for him or to him and see if he wants to do an interview or something. Anyway, so what ends up happening, they get crashed out. Like, they come in, they break it up. It's this big-ass ordeal. But it all started because they didn't like dude. They paid to get him whacked. Just by trying to jump him, even though it didn't go exactly as planned, they still got paid for effort. But then he went and got his people, came back, jumped one of them. The other one ran up, made it a 2-on-2. They smacked him in the face with a fucking thing. I remember he had a line across his face from an aluminum broom handle. Not like a wooden one or nothing. This is one of them aluminum broom handles that screws off of the tip. A lot of people use those as weapons. People use cleaning supplies as weapons. A rock from the yard. They call it a yard biscuit. They could put, a lock, a rock, anything like that in a net bag, a sock, but you got to use 2 socks. Batteries. I would have to say batteries is probably the most, go-to one to where you could hurt somebody without most likely not unaliving them. Especially if you use AAA. So you could throw 2 packs of AAA batteries in there, still in the pack, preferably. And you have enough weight there to wake them up, let them know you're there, but you most likely won't unalive them. A yard biscuit or a rock, it's always that chance you're gonna turn him into a fucking vegetable. You really want to try to, if you don't want to like really fucking hurt him or unalive him, you could always go to the body, like smack him in the body 4, 5, 6, 7 times, let him know you're there. That happened to this dude in that same block. Actually, he was in the shower and two people ran in on him. These two felons, heartless felons, they ran in on him and was smacking him with locks, butt naked, in the body though. And he told me, he's like, bro, I was in there like, jumping around trying to guard up, and they're fucking just smacking him all over his body. He had welts everywhere. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. That was crazy. Watching him get them trying, that whole ordeal was just fucking crazy. And then the other one, I should have made like a separate story time about that. But it really wasn't nothing to it. But the fact that he was butt naked and they ran in there and fucking hit him with locks like 15 times in the body. I'm gonna keep bringing more prison content. Stay safe, stay free, stay blessed.